guys, good, is it morning, afternoon? Good afternoon already from the outskirts of Kyiv with a good student of mine, Oleksii. So,
Hello.
So how long have you lived in this district for? Oleksii?
Yeah, it's almost year.
So you moved in when the war was still going on?
Yeah, it was this like blackout when I saw your movies from Chernivtsi, when center
wow.
was lightened and the city was in dark, so it was the same here. Yeah, and the time we just moved here, and it was pretty interesting that we moved everything without lift. So
Oh wow, so the lift didn't work?
Yeah, so I was like a how it's called, the person who lift all weight
you,
stuff.
You were the lift?
Yeah, I was a lift.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So when was this whole block finished? Like 2021?
Yeah, it was finished in 2021. At least two latest these buildings, and previous finished before, I think 19 or even earlier.
These ones over here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually cool to see the modern side of Ukraine, because a lot of people, they just look at the pictures and look at the war, and it's mainly Soviet style places, and many people have the misconception about Ukraine that it's just all still Soviet style, but it's definitely not the case. Not in Kyiv. It's one of the most modern cities in Europe, I would say. So we're going to go now and check out, explore the district.
Yep.
So they've got a slide for the kids which goes down from the top down to the bottom. Lakes down there. Yeah, shopping mall just over there. Is this part of the city generally safe from attacks?
Yeah. Actually, it's safe because we don't have some military objects here. But actually, current situation when Russia launches their rockets and Shaheds, Iranian.
Drones,
like before they just launch them directly to the target, and currently they launch them with some strange trajectory. So it can go through any side of Kyiv. So from this side, for example, as well.
Oh, so yeah. And have you heard any overhead?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Yeah. I think all Kyiv heard.
Like literally overhead here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Here, or you can hear somewhere near our district.
How do they sound?
Sometimes loud, sometimes you just see in the sky this explosion or something like that.
Crazy it is being in such a modern, civilized place, such a beautiful estate, having this kind of situation in such a place. One thing I really love about Ukraine is these outdoor fitness parks. They're everywhere, and this one's extremely cool actually. It's even got a punching bag. So you can see here. And do you work out here, Oleksii? No.
I'm running.
Oh, running. You were saying. Yeah.
I already ran 26 kilometers today.
Today?
Yeah.
26 kilometers?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a long run.
Even a mini golf here. Wow.
Yeah.
It's like an all-inclusive life.
Yeah, it's a mini golf.
All-inclusive bar.
It's mini golf, but it's not too popular because it's not interesting to play again on the same field. So I've never seen someone here. But it maybe will be redone in some more interesting, maybe some pitches for fitness or some CrossFit again or something like this, because we have fields for tennis, for paddle tennis, basketball, volleyball, football, but don't have territory for fitness, stretching, Pilates or something like this for group trainings.
This is just all for the residents of the complex?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And you can just come turn up and use it whenever you want.
Yeah, we have a brown table where you can just put time, free slot, and game and play. Here we have a barbecue zone.
Oh, very cool barbecue zone here.
Yeah,
Literally
yeah,
an all-inclusive. Yeah.
yeah. It's
Complex.
more popular than golf because
As you can see.
here it's very hot. It's pretty hard to get some slot here, especially on weekends when we had open new slots.
Oh, a beautiful smell of
Yeah.
barbecue, but not just normal barbecue, a Ukrainian kind of shashlik barbecue.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, wow. And your plans to stay here?
Yeah.
Oleksii, and
Yes,
Kyiv,
yes.
yeah?
We are here. I hope that nearest winter will be not worse than previous one. And
In terms of, and how were things in terms of electricity last winter?
yeah, actually here we had electricity outages
Yeah,
were like 6 hours. Okay, the longest one maybe was, I don't remember exactly, but maybe 20. Oh yeah, I remember.
24 hours.
Even more, 48 once.
Wow.
We have 48 hours outage. Yeah.
Even now in this current state, in martial law, in times of the war, things are still being built, we can see.
The nearest buildings, this one, it just finished couple months ago. They already finished some renovation and already people live there. And the next one in progress, the highest one, this one. And the near one will be the next. So I hope they will be finished, maybe not this year, but at least next year.
And do people feel comfortable, do you think, investing, coming back here, living here at the moment?
I'm not sure because I'm not in this sale department in the company, but considering that they continue building, yes, there are some investors continue to pay, so they continue to build.
That's a good sign.
Yeah, good sign. Yeah, we had in Ukraine we have some buildings like in this state freezed for 10 years, and people just waiting what will be with it and where their money. Yeah.
So in terms of the amount of people living in Kyiv and the population, would you say it's about the same as before the war, or less because people have left, or more because people have moved here from Kharkiv, these places?
Yeah, currently it's almost the same because some people gone away to abroad, to Poland or somewhere, and some people came here from Kharkiv, from Mariupol, from the east.
Mm-hmm.
So generally, by considering by traffic, we can see that it's almost the same.
So, I can still see workers here. Still seems to be some work going on with.
Yeah, you can see this one. They finishing this one,
Mm-hmm.
and under it there one more that we didn't see with you. Yeah, on there.
So yeah, we're on the outskirts now. Interesting architecturally. So we've got the kind of Soviet Union buildings here to one side, and then we've got these buildings. But this district of Kyiv seems to be popping up like crazy. We've got the shopping mall. We've just been in the shopping mall, super modern. Got these buildings here. Cycle tracks here. Lots of green spaces. Lots of kind of urban ideas.
As far as I know, they're planning to continue build such buildings under this fence. I am sure that it's developing pretty fast these 5 years at least. I am here, And yeah, complex like this, maybe not like this, but the concept the same. Some closed territory,
Yep.
almost outside the Kyiv or on edge.
Yep.
Somewhere.
On the edge, yeah.
Yeah, with some green territory inside and not high buildings,
Mm-hmm.
floors building.
Yeah.
We were there from March, April, May, couple months, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From March,
Oh, like birthday surprise.
yeah.
Well, not surprise, but nice. So I just had a wicked coffee, really cool place, best brownie of my life. Feel 10 years younger now after having no breakfast or coffee all day. But okay, okay. Round two. We just did this vlog, did the filming, and then after poor Oleksii was opening his heart about his experiences, and then I realized it actually wasn't filming. So Oleksii, as everybody basically here in Kyiv now and at the start of the war, was obviously here at the start of the war, and yeah, he's going to talk a bit about how this was. So so before there was lots of news about it could happen, could not happen. I was in Kharkiv, I didn't believe it. I only believed it when I heard the first attacks. Were you kind of the same as me, or did you have more doubt, and did you believe something was going to happen?
Yeah, as you remember, we had a lot of maps and plans how it will be that came from different sources, from German and USA, from different magazines, different leaks. So it was like routine. Every day you read some new information how Russia will attack Ukraine, always from 4 or 5 directions. So we actually don't believe in this, and most people believe that it will be something local on Donbass, the same way it's already was like for 8 years. And yeah, it was a surprise for us when it started, like full scale.
And when did you first realize that actually the full-scale invasion has started? What was the point when you realized?
Yeah, it was 5 or 6 in the morning when we heard first explosions that continue. So we heard explosions, yeah. We heard explosions that came from Russia. We heard some working of our anti-air, how it's called, these forces, rocket forces that try to
defense systems.
Defense systems. So yeah, it was we were shocked, and yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what did you do initially? So what over the coming days did you stay at home? Did you go out?
First day we were at home and just observing how people live in Kyiv, how cars, like in our near our house there were a lot of cars, and that day it was like a few of cars just lives in our yard. And yeah, we didn't have a car at that moment, so we just was at home and thinking what to do next and reading news.
Mm-hmm. What do you think the future holds for Kyiv? So are you just done a 180 back down again. So are you optimistic about the future for Kyiv, or do you think this kind of thing could happen again, or it won't happen again but still is going to have a big impact on Kyiv like it is now? What?
Yeah, I believe that we are pretty safe, and at least that Russia don't have force to repeat the attack to Kyiv.
Mm-hmm.
At least for now, in this year, in nearest years. And yeah, that's why at least people in Kyiv feels pretty safe.
Yeah, so you feel safe being here, having your family here. You feel
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know a lot of people who already returned to Kyiv, but not all people, but yeah, many.
And when did most people come back? So I know there was a mass exodus, people leaving. When did most people decide actually it's worth the risk of coming back?
It was almost immediately after Russia was like beaten.
Okay,
Yeah.
kicked out to the board, kicked back to the
Yes, it
borders.
was. I think it was in May already, last May, like more than a year ago. It's already was, I think, more than half of population Kyiv returned here, and already returned these traffic jams.
Yeah, business as usual.
Yeah.
The traffic jams and the lack of bread on the shelves, everybody coming and taking it. And one more question, how were things in terms of the food situation at the start? Because I know in Kharkiv we had a pretty difficult time finding products, finding food, also paying was almost impossible without cash. Was it the same here? Or?
Near our house the time was Novus. This is like not mall but supermarket, and yeah, there was a queue usually, and each day something was delivered. Like today was delivered milk and eggs. Tomorrow will be delivered some I don't know, bread and something else. So there wasn't like a big problem to eat something, but yeah, you can't just came to the supermarket and buy all that you need. You can buy only that thing that already there on the shelves.
Just what's left, yeah.
Yeah.
And could you still pay card here in Kyiv?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So in Kharkiv, card machines either went down or they just didn't
Switched off.
They just didn't want card. Crazy times. And yeah, thanks a lot for sharing your story.
It's called stuff anti-mosquitoes.
Yeah, massive thanks today to Oleksii for showing me his district. Very, very cool place. Thanks so much, Oleksii, for showing us about.
Yeah, you're welcome. Next time we can see another residential complex that's near it, but maybe 5 kilometers from here, where we lived before. I hope we can get there and check it.
More adventures, more Kyiv districts remain undiscovered. We're going to go in there, pioneers, find these districts of Kyiv. And yeah, I've been actually so surprised by just the level of comfort in this district. They're built really for comfort, everything's nearby. And yeah, really, really cool district you've got. Thanks a lot for showing us.
Welcome.
So